So the reason we chose to build our own house was that firstly, we have never done that before, and secondly, we couldn't find anything that was on the market that was suitable for what we wanted.
First discovered Downwood after doing several months of research. We knew we wanted to build our own house. It was coming into COVID, and to get a British builder was really hard to come by, and they couldn't give us fixed prices as well. So Dave did a lot more research than I, and it was literally by chance on Google come across the concept of the Downwood houses.
And what attracted us to the Downwood house design and the properties were, firstly, I was amazed to see the amount of properties, the modules that they had. I loved the way that they had photographed the interiors, which set it off to me, the finished article, if you like, for the properties. And it was literally like a catalogue. You could go through different types of houses, be it a bungalow, a 1.5 story house, a detached normal house, and you could choose your design that suited you at the time. The other thing that I really liked was, we had a budget to build our property, but with Downwood compared with other firms, they were very clear in their pricing structure. So, for a budget, somebody that's on a budget and wants to make sure that they stay within that budget, it was great, and you knew exactly where you were with it. And we had no knowledge of custom-built houses until we started looking around at Downwood and other firms in the UK. And then we got invited to a Downwood show home, and we was pleasantly surprised. I think the thing that stood out for us was the quality of the finish on the house that we saw. That was the first thing. It ticked all the boxes for me. Really good quality. I love straight lines. It did everything for me. The sharpness to it, and it was white, which I love.
As I say, my more concern was actually putting something like this in Norfolk as well. Is it going to fit? Are we going to get through planning and things like that? Because it's not a traditional build and does look different to the uniform houses that you get in the surrounding area. But we were fortunate, wasn't we, that it went through planning with no problems at all. And I think it has been, because it is more eco-friendly, it's more environmentally, friendly and that kind of thing, that actually it's a really good thing to have it in Norfolk, because it kind of sets a new precedent for the environment as well.
Anybody that sees this house, family, neighbours or strangers, are wowed when they go past it, or if they come to it, they ask to look around it. Our children and our family absolutely love the house. The grandkids love it. It's very light inside. It's warm in the winter. It's cool in the summer. Some good grounds. It's just a great house.
We were able to go to the office, wasn't we, in Ipswich, and actually physically see some of the samples, which was really important for me, because so far the plan had just been on a bit of paper, and I need to visualise things, I need to walk around things, I need to feel things. So going to the Downwood office was a real big turning point for me in actually making it more real, able to sample wood colours, the stair choices, the drainage, the downpipes and that kind of thing for the outside as well. And we did make a lot of the standard choices on taps and toilet bits, and the quality of them is really excellent, really good. And
the building team from Downwood, I'm just impressed with. I don't think there isn't one negative I can say about them. Their work ethic is amazing. Their ability is amazing. Their willingness to do anything to make you happy is amazing. I've got nothing but praise for the Downwood team. And
I say, it was the speed of construction was impressive. It was just like watching a puzzle come up together, and in 2 days we had all external walls, and of course the windows are already in situ, and it literally almost come out the ground like a pop-up book.
What was funny was that the lorries were parked up in various lay-bys. Good advertising for Downwood, because they were parked up in the lay-bys around Norfolk as we were taking our children to school. So it's quite funny to see them there. We're saying our house is in there. Now we've moved into the house, so we've been in here a year and a half. I couldn't live anywhere else. It's extremely comfortable house, very cool in the summer, and can be very warm in the winter. Agree?
Yep.
Yeah. And it's got a lovely airy feeling about it. It's just really comfortable property. Easy to maintain internally and easy to maintain externally. So, I love living in this house. The house is meeting our expectations for many reasons. Firstly, from a financial point of view, to run the house is so economic. And with our solar panels, the house pretty much is free to run, it's self-sufficient. If I could turn back time, I would have bought all the land I could possibly find and build as many downward houses on them as I possibly could, because that in hindsight was a wonderful thing. Now I know the company and how they operate and how happy I am with the property as you are. I would never use another company. I'm just so impressed by them.
I think from the start of this process, the house has exceeded all expectations, and even though it's a smaller house to what we were used to being in, the light that floods the house at all times of the day is phenomenal, and as the sun sort of works around the house, it gives different aspects to each room and each space. It is a calm house, even on the stormiest days outside, you can't hear the wind, you can't, you still feel calm inside. You don't get any noises and things like that. So it's a really peaceful house to be in. And it is that calm and that airiness that it brings, isn't it?
It's really just brilliantly designed, really. Yeah.